Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The candidates for the 2022 election are locked in after last week's filing deadline. Here in Las Vegas, Democratic Representative Dina TITUS filed to run in the redrawn and more competitive 1st Congressional District.
It's a new district in terms of what I've been running in the last decade, but it's not new to me. I represented a lot of this area when I was in the state senate, and also the first time I was in Congress before they redrew the lines in 2010. So I've been back out to Boulder City, back out to Henderson, just saying I'm coming home.
Former Representative Crescent Hardy, a Republican, has also filed CD1. And this weekend was the St. Baldrick's Foundation 13th annual Brave the Shave event outside 9-5 Irishman at New York, New York.
You're going to be so proud about what you and your family are doing right now.
Yeah, I am. This year, more than 100 Las Vegas residents and tourists are sporting new looks after participating in the event to help raise money for childhood cancer research. The fundraiser first came to Las Vegas in 2017 after Brian and Lynn McMullen, owners of McMullen's Irish Pub, lost their daughter to a brain tumor. And dozens of dogs got to show their stuff at the 30th annual Canine Trials at South Point. These dogs did more than their basic sit and stay commands. They conquered the obstacle course this weekend to help raise funds to support retired Metropolitan Police Department dogs. And despite the current short-term rentals ban, officials estimate 6,000 to 12,000 properties are operating within Clark County. These are rentals available through platforms like Airbnb. The county commission seeks to address this by establishing regulations for the massive industry.
It needs to set rules that include how many short-term rentals will they allow? How far will they have to be from one another? How much money are they going to charge for applications? And what will the cost of fines be for any violations?
Lawmakers appear to be ready to set up a lottery system to issue more than 2,800 licenses for operating short-term rentals. The state-mandated deadline to establish these rules is July 1st. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, the revenue from special events and performances at Allegiant Stadium are reportedly outperforming every projection made prior to its construction. Review Journal's Jen Ah brings us the bright financial picture. Jen?
Renee, that is right. The success of Allegiant Stadium is definitely quieting a lot of naysayers skeptical about the $750 million public investment. Tourism officials with the LVCVA told us they estimated being able to host 46 events per year and draw 1.9 million people. But they now say they're well ahead of that pace with at least twice those numbers.
One of the things that was planned originally was that 46 events would be necessary at the stadium in order to make ends meet in terms of covering all the finances, in terms of collecting enough revenue and room taxes in order for the building to be paid off, the bonds to be paid off for the building.
Country star Garth Brooks sold out in July, the Rolling Stones in November, and Metallica and piano man Billy Joel in February. The biggest triumph was getting K-pop idol BTS for 4 nights in April and Puerto Rican rapper Bad Bunny for 2 nights in September. So much of Allegiant Stadium's entertainment programming success comes from those solid bookings of popular talent able to fill such a massive number of seats.
Now to your weekend sports update, brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. The Vegas Nighthawks suited up for the first game in franchise history, winning 22-9 against the Northern Arizona Wranglers Friday night at the Dollar Loan Center Arena.
It's a good building block. You know, we got to start somewhere. And, you know, you can't win the championship today, you can't lose the championship today, but you can get out on the right foot, and we got out on the right foot.
And the Las Vegas Lights defeated Phoenix Rising FC 2-1 in their home opener Saturday night at Cashman Field. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. 4 double-digit seeds are in the Sweet 16 after underdogs went 9-5 against the spread with 5 outright upsets in the second round of the NCAA tournament. On Saturday, number 15 St. Peter's followed up its first-round upset of number 2 Kentucky by knocking off number 7 Murray State as 8-point underdogs, and number 11 Michigan eliminated number 3 Tennessee. On Sunday, after favorites started 3-0 against the spread, number 11 Iowa State beat number 3 Wisconsin, and number 10 Miami beat number 2 Auburn.
Now to today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Happy Monday, everyone. Sunny but breezy conditions are forecasted for the valley today. Highs will be around 74 degrees with wind gusts up to 26 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Tonight, wind sticking around with lows around 53 degrees. For the rest of the week, we'll stay in the mid to upper 70s with wind sticking around until Wednesday, and then the heat of spring will hit the valley with temperatures creeping into the upper 80s, low 90s starting Thursday and into the weekend. In your health news, fewer Nevadans than ever are getting vaccinated against COVID-19. The 7-day average of new vaccinations topped 16,000 last April, according to state officials. But on March 10th, it hit a low of 417.
A national expert told me that he doesn't think that any amount of information is going to persuade a sizable chunk of the unvaccinated to get vaccinated. However, state and local authorities believe that they can improve Nevada's vaccination rate one vaccination at a time.
58% of Clark County residents are fully vaccinated. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, Griffin Hadrill started off as a manager for DJs, but then found major success helping stars go viral on TikTok. Hadrill and his friend Sean Young founded Vertical, a company that has grown since they first started marketing artists 3 years ago. Now it earns $1 million a month in revenues. The job, turning a song into a 15 to 60-second video on TikTok that influencers can push out. It goes to show how TikTok is changing the music industry. Now to your lifestyle news, the Review-Journal hosted the Aging Wellness Expo in Henderson, bringing together representatives from health, financial, and home improvement companies. At the M Resort, we saw representatives from different companies who were there offering advice on healthy living.
You definitely want to exercise, make sure you're taking your medications as prescribed, and also make sure you're eating healthy. That's so important as well. You want to make sure you're firing on all cylinders.
There were also raffles, games, and vintage music performances this weekend. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review-Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Have a great day.
Review-Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.